UFC 173. It's not the best MMA card, but I think it has one of the best memorable moments in MMA, one of the best memorable moments for, you know, a main event in the UFC, one of the best performances of a challenger against the champion. In all honesty, the rest of the card, just forget about it. I mean, DC defeating the old-ass Dan Henderson, who cares? DC won, submitted Dan Henderson. Dan Henderson retired. Don't go down to 185. You are a legend in the MMA world. We don't need to see you fight again. Robbie Lawler defeating Jake Ellenberger by TKO. Whatever. I expected that. I expected Robbie Lawler to knock out Jake Ellenberger's bum ass. Is Robbie Lawler going to get a welterweight title shot after this fight? We have to see how Tyron Woodley versus Rory McDonald ends at the next event. If that ends like in a really big, you know, knockout for either or for Rory, if they win impressively, one of those two, they'll probably get the title shot because you want to give, you know, Johnny Hendricks a fresh opponent when Hendricks comes back. The other two fights were like Jamie Varner getting injured against James Krause, I think, and then two bantamweights, I think, Mizugaki and Rivera. They fought in an entertaining bout. All that right there that I just explained, bam. It was forgettable because TJ Dillishaw stole the fucking show, man. TJ motherfucking Dillishaw. Now, let me just put it to you this way. This is what makes me an MMA fan or a fighting fan in general. It's just the upsets that you can see. You know, in the world of basketball, man, and basketball is so damn predictable. Basketball is one of the most predictable sports in the world right now. If you're a top team in the NBA, if you're the 1 to 3 seed in the playoffs, you're pretty much guaranteed to go to the NBA Finals. It's rare when there's upsets. The only time upsets happen in basketball is if a star player gets injured. That's the only time upsets happen really in basketball. The NFL, there's an unpredictability all the time in the NFL, which is why I love NFL and why I love college football, just because of the unpredictable nature those sports bring. Hockey is the same way. It's unpredictable. I can't really speak much about baseball because I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of unpredictable moments in baseball too. But the thing about MMA is just that it's always the underdog. It's always someone you don't expect. You don't expect this guy to do anything against the champion, or you don't expect it. Like, MMA sometimes can get kind of jaded where, you know, the matchups are not fair. I believe, if I'm correct, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think TJ Dillashaw was the true #1 contender. I believe Barao was supposed to fight someone else, and then that guy got injured, and then Dillashaw came, you know, in the fold. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that. I'm not 100% sure, so don't get mad at me if I'm wrong about it, but I'm pretty sure Dillashaw was not the true #1 contender. Here comes TJ Dillashaw to face Renan Barao. This was my prediction on the fight. Either Renan Barao knocks out Dillashaw in 2 rounds, or Dillashaw grinds it out for a little bit, beats Renan Barao by a close decision, and we get an automatic rematch because the decision was close, because I just believe Renan Barao does not have a gas tank after the 3rd round. I say during the 3rd round, that's when Renan Barao's gas tank starts to, you know, slow down. He's a very explosive fighter, but he's not a long-term built fighter. But boy, was I wrong. TJ Dillashaw dominated this whole fight. He made Renan Barao look like he's never stricken in his life. That's how good TJ Dillashaw's striking was tonight. Dillashaw was doing switches that were like freaking crazy. Like, he would do like this weird like switch into a head kick. His footwork was amazing. The way he would turn, the way he would step into his punches. Just amazing stuff by TJ Dillashaw here tonight, man. And it was just an impressive battle. And, you know, I just thought, man, how is the Blue Hell Renan Barao going to win this fight? He was no way in hell going to win this fight. You know, Barao was just dominated. I remember my boy Heel Steven, he said, watch the judges fuck this one up. I said, no way, no how. Well, me or Heel Steven, we're not going to get our answer if, you know, the judges were going to fuck up this fight, because Renan Barao got his ass knocked out by TJ Dillashaw, and that's one of the best moments in 2014 MMA. That is one of the best moments in 2014 MMA. It's one of the best moments that the UFC kind of needed to have, you know, like one of those iconic moments that you'll kind of remember for years to come. I will remember this moment just because I'm a hardcore MMA fan. I don't know if you guys will, but I know I will. And I know the UFC will remember this moment, and it'll be a moment that you're going to see in a lot of video packages of TJ Dillashaw stepping up against the brooding, dominant, unstoppable Renan Barao. And a big-time fight where no one expected TJ Dillashaw to do what he did to Renan Barao. If you expected it, good for you. Obviously, you're some MMA genius, and I'm not. But I did not expect TJ Dillishaw to outstrike Renan Barao. And in all honesty, I'm happy Alpha Male finally got a title. What, it took you guys like, what, 5 title matches to finally bring the title back to NorCal? But hey, congratulations, you guys finally did it. Congrats to TJ Dillishaw. What's next for Renan Barao? We have to wait and see. Maybe we can get Barao versus Cruz. I still want to see that fight, even though it won't be for the title. I still think that fight would be interesting. TJ Dillishaw, I got to check my bantamweight stuff. I'm not really that big on the bantamweight division. The lower divisions, I'm going to be dead honest here. My knowledge sometimes is really shitty on those. Unless you're someone fighting for the title or in title contention, then I know who the fuck you are. But most of the time, my knowledge is not that great on the lower division. And I'm going to be straight up honest here. But congrats to TJ Dillishaw. He's a new bantamweight champion. Great moment in MMA. If you guys liked me talking about MMA, my boy Alan Sturck, who did predict TJ Dillishaw, I believe he did. Alan will correct me. He will Facebook me or tweet me. But I'm pretty sure he picked TJ Dillishaw because we were having a Facebook chat, and he said, I'm leaning more towards Dillashaw because I'm predicting more upsets in MMA lately. So he predicted TJ Dillishaw, I believe. So if he didn't, me and my boy Alan, we're going to be doing an MMA podcast, be posted up on my channel on Wednesday. So hope you guys enjoy that. But if you guys like me, make sure you guys check out all the other videos on my channel. If you guys like professional wrestling, I talk about professional wrestling. If you like sports, talk about sports too. I'll see you all next time for more MMA talk on Wednesday. But till then, a bunch of other wrestling videos on my channel for you guys to check out. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys check out my website. Make sure you guys subscribe down below. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at ChaseAubrey68. Peace!